Police investigating another Chicago expressway shooting.
Tia Ewing talked to the woman with 6 bullet wounds and very few answers tonight, it sounds like.
Yeah, she doesn't have a lot of answers. Her name is Aaliyah Ivory, and she spoke to me from her hospital bed. She was shot a total of 6 times and has already undergone 2 surgeries. Now she wants the man that was taken handcuffed to be charged.
He grazed my face.
Aaliyah Ivory says the hail of gunfire didn't stop there. It's evident from looking at the back of her car. This image shows at least 5 bullet holes right through the back passenger side.
So I was trying to get over, but then instead of me getting over, the man didn't want to let me over, so he tried to run me off the road. So yeah, I still tried to get in front of him, so that way I can get away.
The 24-year-old was leaving the south suburbs on I-57, traveling northbound at Vollmer Road Saturday at 1:50 in the afternoon when she says road rage turned into gunfire.
Shot my car 5 times, 4 times in the back, twice in the front, so that's 6. And I got hit all those times.
After Ivory was shot, this video shows she exited the car crying in excruciating pain. We blurred the video because the man hasn't been charged yet, but in it you see he's cuffed and put in the back of an Illinois State Police squad car.
I told whoever I drew my gun at him, but we both considered to carry. I was so scared, I couldn't even get to my gun fast enough. My gun had its safety on it. They can do any type of test to see I never discharged my firearm, anything.
Ivory's 2-year-old daughter normally rides on the side where the shots were fired, and Ivory says this could have ended much differently.
It could have been way worse. The 2 bullets in my back, one of them was 2 centimeters away from my spine. Getting my nerves in my hand.
As of right now, state police won't tell us if the man seen in that video was ever arrested. Investigators did say, though, both parties are cooperating with their investigation. At the live desk tonight, I'm Tia Ewing. Natalie?
What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope you guys are doing well out there on this beautiful hot Thursday. I'm doing pretty good myself. Let's wish the sister Aaliyah Ivory a speedy recovery. Hopefully the Most High will heal her of her wounds, okay, and everything. It says here, my daughter was shot in the back. Illinois driver shoots into woman's car half a dozen times in road rage incident. Says he feared for his life. Walks free. Here we go again. Law enforcement being complacent in criminal activity. Now, more than likely, this had a lot to do with more so racism than road rage. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we looked at that car, and it looked like to me that the sister here, Mrs. Ivory, was actually driving in front of this asshole. Okay, she had got in front of him, and he was to her right, passenger side. And with the left hand shot, with the left hand hanging out of his car or truck, whatever he was driving, looked like it could have been somewhere like could have been sitting high, maybe in a truck or an SUV. That's what it seemed like to me. And he shot into her car. I don't understand how he can say he feared for his life when she was in front of him, heading in the opposite direction of him. Basically, they're going in the same direction, but he was behind her. So basically, it seemed like to me, he was trying to get in, she was trying to get away from him. That's what it sounds like to me. Okay? Let's get into the story. A suburban Chicago woman who was shot 6 times by an enraged driver is calling on authorities to charge the motorist. According to reports, Aaliyah Ivory, 24, says she was trying to merge into Interstate 57 northbound from Lincoln Highway on July 16, but another driver blocked her and tried to run her off the road. Ivy tried to cut him back off, and the driver caught up with Ivory and called her a racial slur, she says. Ivory clapped back. Next thing you know, bullets started to shoot. Ivory's sister, Ashley Johnson, told WGN News. Ivory said she tried to drive to get away, but he kept shooting. And that's what it was. So why isn't this piece of shit arrested? You know, I mean, we know the answers to the questions, you know, but it's plain to see right here that the police department is actually covering for this low-life piece of shit, the coward who shot this woman right here. Okay, let's continue. The other motorist shot through the back car window of Ivory's Ford Focus 5 times and the side window once. Each bullet hit Ivory. And now she is unsure if she will be able to walk again, according to reports. Ivory was shot twice in the back, once in the hand, twice in the arm, and once in the side. Okay? I'm in so much pain, Ivory said from the hospital bed. Video footage from the incident showed an injured Ivory sliding out of the car as bystanders tried to help her. Illinois State Police at the scene detained the man, but he was released after he told authorities that he feared for his life, according to reports. Police officials told reporters an investigation into the incident is still ongoing. Ivory and her family disputes the shooter's claims that his life was in jeopardy. They said he feared for his life. Ivory's mother, Kimberly Ivory, said, "But my daughter was shot in the back." And that's what I'm saying. That's evidence right there. He couldn't have feared for his life. Okay. To continue here, Ivory said she had concealed license permit, but she and her family said her weapon was still in the holster. Okay. He shot her while he was in back of her. Okay. She was going away from him. It was more like, from what the evidence shows to me, and I wasn't even there, this is a clear cut and dry case right here. You can actually see from the where the bullets, you know, the entrance of the projectiles hit this woman, you know, through the car. He had to be behind her on her right passenger side. And he shot into the car, and then he got up next to her and shot through the passenger side window. She was trying to get away from this low-life piece of shit, the coward, but the police are covering for him. He should be in cuffs behind bars. Okay? And that's just what it is. Okay? To continue, he told someone I drew my gun at him. We are both concealed carry. I was so scared I couldn't even get to my gun fast enough, Ivory said. My gun has a safety on it. They can do any type of test to see I never discharged my firearm or anything. Johnson said she has a bullet lodged near her spine and significant damage to other parts of her body. One surgery she has to have is in her hand because she threw her hand up to block the bullet. Okay. Kimberly Ivory said, well, that's what Kimberly Ivory said. It shattered like 30 bones in her hand. However, Aaliyah said she is still thankful because the situation could have been worse. Her 2-year-old daughter normally rides in a car seat on the same side of the car riddled with bullet holes. As we saw, it could be worse. There are 2 bullets in my back. One is 2 centimeters away from my spine, Ivory said. This is messed up, man. And like I said, to make it worse is that they let this piece of shit asshole walk. I mean, I don't understand why. I mean, the case could be still ongoing, the investigation that is, when it's clear to see that this woman had her back turned to this bastard. He chased her, shot through the damn car, and here it is. And they gonna let this motherfucker walk. He talking about he feared for his life? No, he didn't fear for his life. This had a lot to do with racism. That's what this had something to do, racism. You understand? And the racial, aspects of what happened in this situation sparked this so-called road rage. That's what this is. This is a bunch of bullshit on behalf of law enforcement. Arrest this piece of shit, whoever he is. Stop concealing his identity. Let the public know who he is. Be fair about this. This is disgusting. A word of warning to any one of you guys out there who may be concealing carry. Have your shit out and ready at all times. You understand? Watch people, you know, and if you ever find yourself in a situation like this and you get an asshole like the one that's in this story, be ready to fire. And it's always better to be behind him, not him be behind you. You understand? Because you don't have eyes in the back of your head. You see? It's always better to be behind him. Let him have his way. But if he gets to acting stupid and crazy, get your shit ready, cocked and locked. You see what I'm saying? And he gets to acting stupid, you know what you got to do. Fear for your life. Fear for your safety. Because as you can see in this situation right here, law enforcement don't give a damn about this woman right here and what happened to her. Because if they did, whoever this piece of shit is will be behind bars. That's all I got on this one, people. Tell me what you think in the comment section about this particular situation. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts, views, and opinions on it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. People, please remember to live your life as though we're being watched. Simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.